Hello, everyone. Kitty Foss here, your storytelling astrologist, reader of the stars for October 29th, 2025. Today's a little bit different. I think I'm going to end up just talking to you. I do have my notes that I wrote out. If you're not a follower of the stars or what's happening right now in the skies, that's astronomy, not astrology necessarily, the 3-1 Atlas, um, or also known as the C/2025, is an interstellar object that is actually in conjunct with Venus at the moment. Venus, which is in Libra, about balance, harmony, what it is that we cherish, what it is that we honor. And it's something, there's a big hypothesis about it. I love the percentages I somewhat read about, 30 to 40% chance that it is something being sent from somewhere else. What we do know is it's not what we understand as humans, um, that's out there. And today it is closest to the sun being the energy that moves us forward, which is in Scorpio, which is about changing. And I think that that's what I'm feeling. It's about the unknown and how humans try so desperately to make sense of things from only the perspective that they understand. And this is something that we don't understand exactly what it is. And today's message is about the truths of that. So, part of what is happening today is Mercury, our daily energy of communication, of how we look at all the smaller things and how we experience things and put the patterns together, has moved to truth. And just before it moved into the placement of truth into Sagittarius, truth, expansion, how we look at things, how we travel forth, it was having a conversation at 29 degrees, which is about karmic reset, with our energy of Neptune. Neptune being spirit, what is flows, what uncovers, what is the deep dive into the flow and ebbs of who we are. And that happened at 3:26 a.m. So there was some new karmic reset around what is changing, what is being transformed in understanding with spirit. And that is the energy of today. You're really being asked to take quite the look at how you show up in your humanness. Are you a person that has to make sense? That myopic view that we talked about yesterday, that pessimistic, myopic view, you've got to have a reason? Or are you willing to sit, trust, and allow things to expand? So let's take a look at today. Mercury moves into the experience, the sharing of all the smaller truths. This is an unraveling of an intricate pattern here. And like I said just before, it really worked with spirit, bending with spirit to highlight those pieces that you must find in the experiences and the information that's coming forth. It's about truths to be spoken. It's kind of a mirror that's being held up individually for ourselves as well as, do my actions align with what I really want to see? Can I let go of what I'm told has to be to create what it is and how I'm going to live, no matter what externally is spinning around us? There's that mirror. It's a time of shift, but it's a shift in the quiet, in the vision. There is so much information stepping forth. The Schumann resonance has been off the charts, partially because of this 3i Atlas, C/2025, that this interstellar whatever it is that is pulling on the magnetic conversation with the sun and with the earth. And this Aquarian moon that we're in is about awakening the vision of what could that mean for mankind, the common vision. And it's an awakening of a duality that is arising and an acknowledgement of what is that going to be. So today, the sun, which is in Scorpio, all about changes, asks for some discernment of what are we perceiving, what are we exploring of the vision of this change, where are we aligning our energy, our bandwidth, so to speak. I know I can personally get caught up in scrolling rather than perhaps meditating going on. So, again, paying attention. Again, this is not all as it seems. That's been a huge message in October. All is not as it seems. And the other thing that's happening today is there's a surge, a midpoint when we're looking at this newly Mercury moved into Sagittarius with our will, how we're moving forward with the energy of Uranus as well, our technological understanding. This is a chaotic awakening of our experiences, and we are a little bit in charge of that duality. Again, like I said, today is going to be a little bit more just talking. um, how do we experience the many patterns that we've participated in the smaller ways that are now shifting? I've been talking about the cracks that have been coming through with our structure, the light that's coming through. So today, as we look at our will placement that is also in Scorpion, it's working with that Saturn that's back in Pisces, flowing with those old structures. It's a taskmaster, Saturn. It's a taskmaster of our limitations and pushing the boundaries of those limitations. And it's kind of blurs right now in our Pisces placement. It blurs what needs to be resolved, the harmonic debts. This is very karmic. Um, Decisions are yours today, truly, truly are yours. How are you going to align your practices, the structures you're creating, with the vision of how you see yourself showing up for others? And with whatever this energy that is closest to the sun, that is beyond our scope, pay attention today. Pay attention to you, how you show up. Give yourself grace. Live in that space of grace, the essence of who we are. Namaste. Have an amazing day.